Hello guys, so this is first video of this channel, and in this channel I would be talking about books and all. So welcome to my channel. So for the first video I chose to tell you how to read more books, being a reader or being in a reading slump. So let's start. So being a reader in my early days, like in school, I stopped reading after I reached college and I got my hand on the mobile phone, and that way I stopped reading and got into a reading slump. But since 1 year, I want to reinstate the hobby of reading and wanted to read more books. And I don't want to miss out on reading books, so I thought let's give it a try and try to read more and more books. So here are my tips how you can read more books or get uh, out of a reading slump. Reading has its own benefits, like being productive, being active in the mental way, and getting away from negative thoughts, um, and getting out of a reading slump after 13 years is a big deal. So let's get into the tips. So the first tip is choose a very short and thin book and like a genre which you like. So I chose the Love Hypothesis because when I started reading journey, that time the Love Hypothesis has a very high demand. So I started with that, and it instantly got me hooked. And as I love rom-coms, so I got into the reading journey by Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Second tip is don't force yourself to get into a book which didn't capture your attention in the first 50 to 60 pages, because it's the time when the book captures your attention and grabs you to it. So if you didn't like it in the first pages, then you may not like it and you may get irritated. So at that moment, you need to do is keep that book aside and pick another book and try to read it first, and when you get to read more, then you can pick this book again. The third point is as similar as the second one, that be patient while you read the first 50 to 60 pages, it needs your attention, because it in the first 50 pages the book builds a world or builds a character so that you can get connected to it. So first 50 to 60 pages can be a little boring, but you have to be patient and go through it. The fourth point is the fourth tip is that you don't force yourself to or don't set a goal that I will read 50 pages today or 600 pages today. That way you may force yourself to read and you may not like reading as a hobby. So start with less. First, let's read first 5 pages, then 10 pages, and gradually you can increase your page count. So but don't force yourself when you are getting out of a reading slump or you are starting the reading journey. The fifth tip is don't feel mandatory that you have to read books or you have to finish books, because reading is a privilege and we are lucky to have that privilege. And if you are forcing yourself to finish a book or set a timeline that I have to finish it, then you are ruining the feeling of reading a book. So don't do that, and pick a book when you feel like reading one, and you will gradually fall in love with it and you will get to know what it feels to read. The next tip is that if you pick a paperback and you don't feel like reading it, then try picking a ebook. You may not have a Kindle at first, but you have your smartphones with you, and in that Kindle app has more than enough books. And if you don't feel like reading ebooks, then you can go for audiobooks. First you have to get habituated to the reading habit, and after that you may pick and you can get to know what is your good format of reading. For now, I read paperbacks as well as audiobooks as well as the Kindle. I am currently reading The Last Word by Taylor Adams, and this is getting to start good. So let's see. The last and a very important tip is, while picking up a book, you need to pick a book with the genre you love watching TV shows or movies with. Like I like to watch rom-coms or maybe thrillers, suspense. So I started with The Love Hypothesis and then Frida McFadden books. And genres you may like historical fiction, you may like romance, you may like um, what there are many genres, comedy, there are many types of books and genres available. So you get to know your books by the genres you like in watching shows and movies. So get with that. For this time, these are my tips, and if you like this video, please comment if you want to watch many more videos about any other topic, and I will be happy to be making videos for you. Thank you guys.